Right, time to kick off our final showdown of the month, our final showdown before Summer Solstice, and what a way to kick us off, an 8-person tag team match. Here comes 4 of our combatants. Villain Code, obviously from left to right, Aaron Wilkins, the Greek Giant, Drake Larson, and Edgar Larson, aka Villain Code. This all started, obviously, well, going back to the first showdown of the month, really. It was Alex and Ari versus Drake and Edgar Larson. And it ended with Alex and Ari picking up the victory. Of course, Villain Code weren't too pleased with their outcome. So the following week, last week, when it was Ari versus Connor, after obviously Ari defeated Connor, Greek Giant came to the ring and took out Connor, forcing obviously Ari to step in and deal the damage to the big giant. I think Villain Code, their reasoning is they felt, obviously, yes, they lost, but then Stud Express sticking their nose in after the match to confront the winners, it kind of pissed them off. I mean, Stud Express have had every right to stick their nose in. I mean, they're coming up face to face with their challengers for the tag titles. So they have every right to say, look, here's a reminder, we're next. But, of course, Villain Code being Villain Code didn't take that kindly. And that's why we're here. And here comes 2 of the opposition. Alex and Ari, technically our longest reigning FEW Tag Team Champions. Their final run as Tag Team Champions before losing it to Stud Express. I'm just going to put that out here again to remind everyone that they lost those tag titles to Stud Express, who are still in a tag title reign since defeating them. Obviously, they held the tag titles for 546 days. The Studs aren't far off reaching 500, so they are close to Alex and Ari's record, and that's what Stud Express want to do. They want to beat that record. Of course, Alex and Ari will not want them to beat that record, so their mindset is beat them at Summer Solstice, reclaim our gold, and obviously stop that record being broken. Of course, if they don't win, they've already stated that that would be their last time as a tag team going forward. Yes, they might reunite down the line in the future, but for the foreseeable future, their team up, which has been happening since night 2 of the inaugural Bird Spectacular, that team up will be over. And here come their partners for tonight. Connor, James, the FEW Tag Team Champions, aka Stud Express. They've had an incredible reign so far since winning those tag titles at Bird Spectacular 2024, when they say they defeated Alex and Ari under their regime of the Tronic Empire. After a whole rivalry last year, I might add, with Alex and Ari, started at Proving Ground and ended at Summer Solstice 2024. So it's only fitting that either their tag title reign ends at Summer Solstice 2025, or Alex and obviously Ari reignite their careers at Summer Solstice 2025. Remember last year it was a triple threat match, which involved Delta Strike, Tronic Empire, and then obviously Stud Express. Of course, Connor and James love a good triple threat match. Which is, I mean, a match triple threat is what we could be having at Summer Solstice if Jessica and Megan both win their singles matches tonight. And quick tags in and out so far. Oh, quick roll up here. Come on, the hand is under the rope ref. Greek Giant versus Ari so far. Villain Code are controlling the early portions of this matchup. James and Connor wanting the tag in then, but Brute Giant prevented it and actually gets a tag out himself as Edgar Larson is in now dealing the damage. Oh, no, as I said, no chance. No chance getting Ari over your shoulders. And Ari just tosses him aside. 3-time FAW Tag Team Champions. Prior to obviously losing the tag titles to Stud Express. Oh, clothesline. When it's only one other person in FAW other than one. Kick out at one. Only one other person in FAW that has held a title on 3 separate occasions. The same title on 3 separate occasions at least. And that's Daniel Baxter with the FAW GB title. Oh, double shoulder tackle there. Tandem offense. Of course, it was Baxter's second run, which was his notable one. Whereas with Alex and Ari, it was their final run, that third run. Tag out. Edgar back in. Straight for the arm. Controlling this matchup, making sure Ari does not get that tag out. I mean, James and Connor should be enjoying this. Oh, kick to the face. Because if, obviously, their opponents for Summer Solstice are the ones getting the more damage, then, well, I'm just saying, it's easy pickings then for him, really. Again, double shoulder tackle. And once again, Villain Code preventing a tag out. And they're just mocking Stud Express and Alex right now by making these tandem, obviously consistent tags, preventing Ari from getting the tag out. But Ari just made the tag, and I think Connor is the legal competitor, and Connor went to do that patent moonsault he does, but Edgar managed to get out of it. See, this is what he was going for. Doesn't connect because Edgar turns his attention to Ari. And man, Connor missed the hit. But he lands on the follow-up instead. So obviously Connor trying to bring the match back into the control of his team here. Hurricane Rana, because though obviously Stud Express would be very happy with Alex and Ari taking a beating and being weakened before Summer Solstice. At the same time, they'd be wanting to pick. They want to lose. I mean, who would want to lose? I mean, Connor's already off the back of a loss to Ari, so that momentum is swung in the favour of the challengers. Oh, here we go. Vicious kick. Oh, vicious elbow. Oh, straight to the face. Connor just got dropped. Now Edgar tags his brother and Drake. And it's Connor's turn to stop any sort of rope action. Both men back in the ring. Oh, kicks the foot from underneath him. Gets Alex tagged in. No. Kicks the face. What's he got in mind here? Oh, knee. I thought he was going for that lightning in a bottle he tends to do. But he opted just for a knee instead. And now he gets his brother tagged in. Sending Edgar flying straight into Alex. Sorry, tornado warning. Lightning in the bottles. Edgar, isn't it? Alex preventing any damage there. But gets caught instantly. One. Kick out at 1 though. Alex is still in this. Shoulder got up just in time. But no, vicious knee. Puts him on his ass. Oh, kick to the gut. Sent Alex halfway across the ring. I think Alex may have just made the tag out. And Ari is back in. Rolls up Edgar. 1. Kick out at 1 though. Try to go for a quick cheeky one. Similar to what the Greek Giant did earlier. Oh! Vicious. Wizardry headbutt. 1. 2. Kick out at 2 though. What Aaron was thinking then. Ari scared him straight away. To get the fuck out of this ring. Oh, went for a tag. I think Ari tried to tag Connor in. Oh, just made Edgar pay for that. Oh, no, here we go again. Ari looking for a tag out, I think. Tandem offense, maybe. Yeah, here we go. Tandem offense from the former tag team champions. Oh. I mean, if they do lose at Summer Solstice, this is going to be a big loss to the tag division. I mean, I feel like the tag division's in good hands with Stud Express. Sorry, my voice started going then. I think this tag division is in good hands with Stud Express, but it still definitely is a big loss. Losing this duo. And a big game for whichever singles division they end up in. Oh, here we go. Villainous. Or whatever I named that move. James prevents a single pin there. Here we go. Watch this. The impact here. This is a 3 count any other day. But the tag team champ was on alert. I mean, we're just getting attacked. Obviously, what his highlights going. Alex is just tagged out and Ari's back in. Ari with a vicious clothesline to the Greek Giant. During that commotion, obviously, Greek Giant was squared up with James. And it led Alex to tag out and get Ari as the legal competitor. He was just getting stomped on by the Greek Giant. Oh, knee to the face. Oh, what the hell? What the hell was that, ref? There's no need for that from the Greek Giants. That was just him pissed off with Ari obviously getting involved with the attack, obviously on Stud Express last week. But I'm making the Greek Giant pay for that. Maybe vicious powerbomb. Oh yes, vicious powerbomb onto the ringside mat there. K5 from the official. I think Ari wants to get to the top row, but James will not move his ass. Big boot to the face of the Greek Giant. Looking for a pinfall here. 1, 2, kick out at 2. I didn't think that was going to be it. Strength here to... Oh, running power slam. The Greek Giant. I mean, that's the Greek Giant's own move. And Ari just used it against him. What's in store here? Oh, over the shoulders. Fireman's carry. And down goes the Giant. Into that rope. Oh, wizardry. Right in front of Villain Code. And Aaron makes the save before the 1 count can even happen. Personally, that was it. Oh. Greek Giant clocks Ari in the face. Ari back into the rope. Ducks under. Another wizardry. 1, 2, 3. That was enough. Tonight they were allies. But at Summer Solstice, it is war between the current champions and former tag team champions. Who will walk away from Summer Solstice as the FEW tag team champions? Stud Express or the team of Alex and Ari? Next up, this is another one with big implications for Summer Solstice. Jessica Walsh taking on Kate. If Jessica wins, as I've already stated, she will face Queen Hayden at Summer Solstice for the Undisputed FEW Women's Championship and the Apex Championship. Of course, she has to win here first, and then even if she does win, that matchup at Summer Solstice can go up in smoke. Because if Megan wins, she then gets added into it, and it's a triple threat. Let's say first we've got to get through this one, and we'll see how Megan fares later on tonight. Now, of course, both women aren't allowed to get involved in the other woman's respective match. If they do, then they will automatically be disqualified from being able to go to Summer Solstice, and the other one will automatically qualify. I mean, this will feel like justice / vengeance complete for Jessica Walsh if she wins this match. Because, of course, Witch Kate was one of the 2 women that took the FEW Women's Tag titles away from her and Megan when they were teamed up as Cosmic Anarchy last year. So it was Summer Solstice 2024 that ended with Ice Cold Witch, the FEW Women's Tag Champs, and Cosmic Anarchy back to square one. So this will feel like a bit of a revenge for Jessica Walsh if she can get this victory. I mean, Jessica, even if she, obviously, I was going to put this out, she just makes Summer Solstice. I mean, she doesn't have the best of histories at Summer Solstice. I mean, 2022 ended with her losing the women's championship. 2023 attempt to get it back ended with another loss. I don't think she could beat it at 2024. She lost the tag titles. This is her 4th Summer Solstice, and well, it will be a 4th Summer Solstice if she can get through the Witch Kate. That is, I'm gonna say her record, if she can get there, is not the best, and she takes down the Witch Kate here, and just dishes out the early damage. Because in obviously Jessica's eyes, this has basically been long overdue for Kate. But of course, for Kate, it's the fact, obviously. Oh, hold on. 1. Kick out of 1. It's the fact that if she can beat Jessica, she takes away her Summer Solstice matchup. Obviously, Kate doesn't get it, but she can basically spoil the party for Jessica, and that's, I feel like, what's running for DDT. What's running for the mind of Kate right now. Whereas what's running for Jessica's mind is the idea of, well, I get through this, I get to Summer Solstice, I have an opportunity to become a 3-time Undisputed Women's Champion, which will be the first person in history to ever do that. She just deadlifts Kate here and just drops her. Oh, she's held on. She's going for a second here. And that time she releases her. Both locked in the middle of this ring. And it's Kate who overpowers Jessica. And slams her down by grabbing the hair. Ref, come on, you need to keep an eye on that. Kate with a drop. Oh, that was straight to the face. I think you can just see Jessica holding her jaw there going, ouch. But she just drops Kate again. It actually forced Kate outside the ring. And I thought, like, okay, Kate might be able to get him quickly take Jessica down, but nope. It's Jessica firing the chops. And drops her with a huge powerbomb. Rolls through. Look at that Piper's Pit. 1, 2. Kick out though from Kate. She stays in this matchup. But for how much longer? That could have been a... If I was Kate, I would have just accepted the pinfall then, because I know what's coming next. That anarchist submission is locked in. Right around the throat. She has nowhere to go. But Jessica opts to let her out. What does she have in mind here? She's heading up. Oh, a clubbing blow to the back of the head. Look for that knockout blow. This could be it. 1, 2, 3 was enough. Jessica Walsh is officially locked in for that Undisputed Women's Championship / Apex Championship match at Summer Solstice. The question is, can Megan do the same later tonight? Before we can get to that, time for Marcus Cross to step in the ring with Jean-Pierre. Marcus Cross, of course, attacked King Morgan after King Morgan defeated him. I mean, didn't just defeat him, King Morgan absolutely destroyed Marcus Cross the other week on Showdown. Of course, Marcus Cross feigned an injury, got some sympathy from King Morgan, then wailed away before quickly making his exit. So he needs eyes in the back of his head, if you ask me personally, because King Morgan can strike at any moment. It's very blatant that Marcus Cross wants the FEWGB Championship and wants his first ever championship in FEW. But he's up against someone who's very wily in the ring. Someone he's a former contract in a briefcase holder. I mean, he's an inaugural men's holder of that contract. He appeared, obviously, in last year's Chamber of Champions matchup. He competed in a triple threat match against Raphael and Thomas for that Undisputed title back at Heartbreaker. So Marcus Cross does have his hands full tonight with Jean-Pierre. All it takes is one Devil's Cord and Marcus Cross's lights are out, but the same can be said for Jean-Pierre. All it takes is one crossfire, that vicious thumb to the throat of Jean-Pierre, and it is lights out for him. So it's just a case of who can strike first for that lethal strike of theirs. Marcus Cross or Jean-Pierre. And we are underway. And Jean-Pierre strikes early. Pushes away Jean-Pierre. Marcus Cross does there and just drops him a huge clothesline and needs a decent leg drop to follow it up. Marcus Cross, full advantage right now. Got that wrist locked in. Very. Oh, even managed to drag. Oh, vicious clothesline again. Cross using as much time as he needs outside that ring. Up to count 4. Jean-Pierre finally getting back in. Oh, straight into the arms of Marcus. Oh, maybe not. Counters out of it. And even drops Marcus Cross. Knee to the face. Up goes Cross. Down goes Cross. 1. Kick out at 1. There wasn't much damage done there. I'm not sure why Jean-Pierre opted for the pin attempt that early. Oh, God. Oh, vicious knee to the side of the head. Follows up with a second. And a third. Then I see what he's doing there. He's weakening the head enough so that when he lands that Devil's Cord, it's nights out entirely for Marcus Cross. See, look, he's specifically targeting that head over and over again right now. 1. He got a 1. And even then, with the pinfall, arm across the face, trying to do as much damage to the head as possible. Same again here. This is smart from Jean-Pierre. Very smart. Using the ropes. Doesn't connect with the knee, though. Cross connects with that super kick, though. Cross preventing some decent damage there. He's quickly following up with his own. Oh, headbutt to the gut. Lucky it wasn't a bit low. It would have been straight to the groin. Now Cross wisely targeting the legs of Jean-Pierre. Stop him, obviously, making any more contact. Those vicious knee strikes and kicks to the face. I mean, I don't have a fucking clue what Cross was thinking there. It may just cost him dearly as the arm drag connects. And here we go. Eyeing it up. Maybe he wasn't eyeing it up. I thought he was eyeing up the Devil's Cord, but maybe he felt Cross was a bit too close. It's the axe handle there instead. I think of maybe he thought Cross was a bit too close for him to connect properly, so he just was like, okay, I'll just have to try and figure something else out for a second. Oh, Cross gets out of the fireman's carry and even managed to drop Jean-Pierre. Here we go. Crossfire. 1, 2, 3. Marcus Cross defeats Jean-Pierre. Cross finally victorious. And I said, keep an eye in the back of your head, Marcus Cross, because here comes King Morgan with a kendo stick. Like he's telling you want this title? Come get it. Now it's time for Megan to go one-on-one with Abigail Foster. Again, Megan's already watched Jessica qualify. If Megan can defeat Abigail Foster, then she will make that Summer Solstice officially a triple threat match. First, you gotta get for the another high flyer, really, in the form of Abigail Foster.
If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face.
Megan, of course, unlike Jessica, obviously he's only a one-time WWE Women's Champion. Held the title from May 2020, end of May 2022, all the way to the end of June 2022, and she lost to Jessica during that little rivalry they had back in the early days of FEW. And of course, they reignited it at Spectacular this year. And they're both two apiece with their matches. Jessica had Best Spectacular, Megan had Recall, Jessica had All Out War, Megan had an episode of Showdown. So it's only fitting that if they can both make it to Summer Solstice, that whoever wins there can put an end to that rivalry once and for all. Not only that, become a women's champion. But of course, they both have to get through Queen Hayden before that can happen. And on top of that, Megan's now got to get through Abigail Foster first before she can even make claims on either title. And we're officially underway. Can Abigail do what Kate couldn't do earlier and spoil the party and prevent someone from qualifying for Summer Solstice? Making counters though. Starts wailing away. I mean, since this attitude change, Megan just generally does not give a shit about anyone. Of course, I'll remind you, obviously Jessica can't get involved in this match if she does. And that, obviously, what she qualified with earlier, that match will be wiped clean and she will unqualify. And Megan will automatically qualify out of this match and straight to Summer Solstice. So this is all on Megan now. I can't see Jessica getting involved in the matchup. I mean, what would be the point? You've got your Summer Solstice match. Why grant your worst enemy an easy path to Solstice? Oh, very smart from Megan there, who got out of the way. And even lands a drop kick. She got out of the way of the attack. The high-flying move from Abigail. And quickly flew in with a drop kick. And that drop kick followed by another drop kick. Megan keeping Abigail at bay right now. One. I mean, Megan knows herself. She's a high flyer herself, so she knows the best offense here. Obviously, the best game plan is to make sure Abigail does not fly. Or if she does, make sure she does not connect. Dropkick connects there. It's probably the perks of having the same sort of wrestling style, really, is you know the game plan of your opposition. Dropkick again. You know she's going to be looking for any available moment, any opening to get onto that top rope. Onto any rope, really, and start to fly. Look at that with the counter. 1. Kick out at 1. I'm not. I get similar to Jean-Pierre in the last match. I'm not sure why Abigail went for a pin there. She's not done much damage to get anything more than a single count. Shoulder tackle sends Megan crashing though to the outside. Referee's been a bit lenient here, especially given the stakes. Megan sends Abigail back into the ring, not even to begin any sort of count there. Been quite lenient. I mean, it's good referee to be fair. Abigail does not connect with the 450. Megan was just a bit too far out for that to connect. Personally, I think the better, if she couldn't make the distance with the 450, a frog splash play would have served her a better chance of actually making contact. Megan with a single kick there to the face. Sorry, Abigail with a single kick to Megan's face there. Now the frog splash connect. That's what she should have done earlier. There we go. Pin attempt. 1, 2. Megan with the shoulder up though. This match is too important for her to lose. So she's making sure she does not give up so easily. Moonsault connects. Another pin here. 1, 2. Another 2 counts earned by Abigail. And you can see she's getting a bit frustrated now. Frustration is setting in. Into the rope. Oh, Spanish fly. A standing Spanish fly in the middle of the ring. Maybe another attempt at that 450. No, Swanton this time. Dishing out all the big flying moves. Megan one step ahead of her in this case. German suplex. Ooh. Stomping at the fingertips. Ref, can you move out the way, please? I missed that kick to the gut. Wheelbarrow. Managed to arm drag her away there. Kick out before even 1. I mean, the ref took his time to get down. So I feel like that was at least a 1 count. Oh, here we go. Cosmic End connects. 1, 2. Ooh. No. Abigail does not quit. Here it comes again. Another drop kick. Oh, a knee strike to the face. Oh, a suicide dive for the middle of the rope. Not giving Abigail a second to breathe, to get to her feet even. But taking her back down. See, this is the Megan that's been around since she had this, obviously, vicious streak in there now. But the Megan going forward has either dragged Abigail back into the ring or just let her take her time back in. But this new Megan just does not accept that whatsoever. She goes for the elbow, but Abigail one step ahead in that situation. I think I know what she'll be looking for here. But Megan counters out of it. And Megan knew herself what was in store for her if she stayed in that corner. I feel like the same can be said there for Abigail. Because Megan probably would have been looking for the Spanish fly she tends to do from the top rope. Oh, takes it down. I thought she was going to roll her up then. Because sometimes, obviously, the roll-up follows that move. Takes her down. Starts wailing away. I can't actually pick who I feel like is going to win this matchup. Abigail locking in a submission here. I was ref straight away, and they're like, nope, she's not tapping out. Megan even managed to punch her way out of the situation. Ducks under. Doesn't bother leapfrogging over, just sends Abigail over. 1, 2. Kick out from Abigail there. Megan's herself now looking frustrated. She's going for another pin now. And she's going to use the rope. 1. Kick out at 1. Oh, here we go. A cosmic stretch locked in. Abigail taps. Megan is heading to Summer Solstice. It's officially a triple threat match. And here comes one of her opponents. Jessica Walsh is here. Post-match to confront her. Oh, can we get the feedback up, please? Oh. So it went down during the feed. When the feed went down, these two went down. Spanish fly from Megan. Ref's in there. He's yelling at them to pack this in. Megan just dropped Jessica with a cosmic end. And she's telling the ref, put my hand back up, ring that bell again. Proving that, oh, here comes the third member of that triple threat match. The champ is here. Taking out everyone in sight. Reminding them both the obstacle that stands in their way. And that obstacle's name is Queen Hayden. It's time for some tag team action. Tex of the Kingdom, of course, up against Mia Russo and April Rockwell at Summer Solstice, their first ever Summer Solstice. But before they can get there, they have to take on the Union. Team, of course, is Sophia Quinn, and Caitlin Taylor. Atlas and Sarah, of course, around almost 300 days as tag team champions. An incredible run since beating Ice Cold Witch back at Collision Course last year. Right, while they make their entries, I'm going to take a quick drink break. So, I'll be back when we start. Right, here we go. Sarah and Caitlin are starting us off in this tag team action. With Atlas and Sophia watching on. And obviously, if you protect the kingdom in this instance, you'll be wanting to put a dominant display. You want to put a dominant display in before Summer Solstice, considering you kind of want to put the shits in your challengers, saying, look, this is what you're going to get into. You two are new at this. You're going to take on the champs. You need to bring your A game, because if you don't, we're going to wipe the floor with you. It's Sophia now, the legal combatant. Double back body drop there. Caitlin looking for a bit more. Dives in. I thought she tripped then for a second. One. Atlas was there waiting though. Another tag out. Oh, what if said Sarah Hawk there? One. I mean, personally, I think the foot was under the rope. Looking at that there, it looked like Atlas is in there. It looked like Sarah's foot was under the rope, so I'm not sure that should have counted or would have counted anyway. Atlas showing his strength to Sophia. Obviously, you'd think a victory here for the Union would probably put them in consideration for a shot at the tag titles at some point, whether it's against Protect the Kingdom or April and Mia. Sarah back in. Double shoulder tackle. And Sarah prevents Sophia making that tag out, because Caitlin was ready to go. And Sarah caught her before she even had a chance. So she was debating how to do that then, and lands the neck breaker. But Caitlin has to stick her nose in there. I'm surprised Sarah didn't just knock her off the ring apron, but she chose not to. She chose to be the bigger competitor. And in the process, she managed to tag in the bigger competitor in the form of Atlas Dragon Shield and another double shoulder tackle from the tag team champs. Caitlin gets tagged in and takes out Atlas, who missed her opportunity to prevent that damage. Oh, straight on the neck. It's nasty. Needs the face. Well, side of the face more than the face. Face took more of the impact off the, canvas. Drop kick from the top rope to the outside as well, I might add. Atlas in all kinds of trouble right now. Caitlin again with another drop kick and even little kick up. Crowd are not liking this from obviously the challenges here. And that boasting did allow Sarah to get tagged in and land her own dropkick as well. Oh, moonsault connects. Leaping neck breaker. Kick at 4 from our official. Kick at 5 now. Sends Caitlin crashing down. Kick at 6. Come on, both get in the ring. Sarah's broke her count. 7. Caitlin slowly getting back to her feet. Count of 8. Lands a drop kick. I don't think Sarah's anticipating the drop kick. Sophia gets the tag in. Oh. Oh, rolls her back. 1. Kick out at 1 though. Gets the tag out again. Caitlin back in. And a double shoulder tackle. 1. Kick out at 1. The ref was focused heavily on Sophia there. And Sophia herself, when the ref decided, you know what, I've got to make this pinfall happen, she decided to wait until after the Sarah broke out of the pin. So obviously just to even leave the ring. Oh, super kick connects. Sarah is rocked right now. Frog splash connects. But Atlas is literally, it was right in front of Atlas. She flew into that ring to make sure there wasn't even a 1 count. Sophia now the lead competitor, and that made us cost her because Sarah managed to get out to the corner. Quickly get Atlas tagged in. Double shoulder tackle. Atlas got the back. Here we go, submission locked in. Right in front of Caitlin as well. Elbow to the... That was to the... Felt like to the throat. Oh, felt like... Looked like to the throat. Caitlin gets tagged in. Punch to the gut. Oh! The knee just connected. This could be it. 1. But Sarah comes flying in to make sure it does not end there. Knee connects. This is looking bad to Protect the Kingdom right now. Tag attempt prevented. Roll up. 1. Roll up the roll up. 1, 2. Atlas kicked out. I was hoping for a roll up of the roll up of the roll up. A triple R. Atlas does manage to get a tag though. This had to happen really. Oh, just drops Caitlin from a height. But before just about a 1 count, Sophia made the save, but gets dropped with German suplex. Pays for a trouble. I think Atlas may have screwed over Sarah there ever so slightly. Sarah isn't going down so easily and gets Atlas tagged in. Atlas wants a fight. She's about to get one. Sends Caitlin into that rope. Just drops her with a double knee to the face. 1, 2. Kick out from Caitlin. What's going for the mine now of Atlas Dragon Shield. Here she goes. Cartwheel into a double knee to the spine this time. 1, 2, 3 was enough to claim victory for Protectors of the Kingdom. The Women's Tag Team Champions, victorious right before Summer Solstice. And talking of Summer Solstice, their opponents are here to remind them that they are next. And if Atlas and Sarah perform like they did tonight, there's a good chance that we have new Tag Team Champions after Solstice. Now it's time for our main event. Thomas going one-on-one with Lucifer, and not just going one-on-one, putting his Summer Solstice Undisputed FTW Championship match on the line. Of course, this dates all the way back to Birth Spectacular Night 1. Thomas versus Arthur Wayne. Thomas in a very prime position to retain the Undisputed title until Lucifer stepped in, ambushed him when the ref had his back turned, threw him straight to Arthur Wayne to finish him off and steal the title. Fast forward a month, Lucifer went one-on-one with Arthur Wayne after obviously winning the Birthday Rumble. Lucifer, like Thomas, was one step away, one move away, I should add, obviously from becoming an Undisputed Champion. But that's when Thomas stepped in when the ref had his back turned and dragon clawed Lucifer, leaving him for Arthur Wayne to finish off. And throughout June, Thomas went one-on-one with Lucifer. Lucy debuted and cost Thomas that matchup. Thomas then meant to have a 2-on-2 matchup with him and Queen Hayden versus Lucy and Lucifer, but Lucy took out Queen Hayden before the matchup and it meant Thomas had to go alone. And that 2-on-1 handicap match ended, well, how you expect it did. A 2 beat the 1. But then an all-out war. It was Thomas's team that stood tall. And then, of course, don't forget, at Chamber of Champions, 6-man tag team action ended with Thomas Alex Norris defeating Born in the Darkness. And you thought, okay, that's it. That's their rivalry. A chapter, basically their book closed, but until Thomas defeated Leon. Lucifer had to stick his nose in and the two went to war, but it was Lucifer that stood tall in the aftermath of all that, and that's what's led to this matchup. Thomas obviously wanted Lucifer one-on-one. Lucifer said, you know, I'm not feeling this. Maybe if you gave me something in return, I'd step in the ring with you. So Thomas said, okay, look, you want the champion, I want the champion. If you beat me, you can have him. If I beat you, then we are done. And that's what's led to this matchup happening. And that's why it's our main event, because it's got such implications for Summer Solstice. The Solstice that's already jam-packed. I mean, we've got 2 title matches. We've got a GB title match, we've got a DKE title match. We've got a triple threat, double title match. We've got a gauntlet match. And of course, we do technically have an undisputed title match, but it just goes down to who will be Arthur Wayne's opponent. The current scheduled opponent, Thomas, or this man, Lucifer. So much at stake here. Who makes it to this already stacked Summer Solstice card? I genuinely can't wait for Solstice. We've got so many great matches lined up for you. And it all starts here. The main event of the final showdown before Solstice. And they both lock horns in the middle of this ring. And it's Thomas who outpowers Lucifer. Forces the referee to make the break. And Lucifer's got Thomas in that headlock. Doing the damage here. Trying to escape, but he cannot get out of this. Oh, he finally does. Turns the arm around on Lucifer. Starts twisting away at that left arm of his. Lucifer down to that one knee. Back up. Struggling. And Thomas just drops him. 1, 2. Ooh, just one. Just one. Bit overzealous there. Into that rope again. The referee once again forced to make that break. Thomas. Oh, Dragonflight connects. And so does the moonsault. He's been waiting to get his hands one-on-one with Lucifer for a while now. Of course, no one is involved in this. Anyone gets involved, then Thomas is heading to Solstice automatically. Oh, arm drag. There's no Born in the Darkness. There is no friends for Thomas to step in. This is just two alpha males going to war. Lucifer clobbers him in the face there. Straight off the rope. Knee strike to the face connects. Submission locked in. I'm supposed Thomas to reach that rope, but he doesn't need to. He just slides out of it. Lucifer just didn't have it properly locked in there. Ducks under. Leapfrogs over. Kicks his foot from underneath him. Getting the crowd riled up. I think he was up, considering obviously either going for another Dragonflight or going to the top rope. But Lucifer, stunner onto the rope. Lucifer opted to go under the rope. He saw him a mile away. Knew what his plan was. Wisely worked a way around it. Oh, dragon spinning cutter. Straight to the mat on the outside of the ring. Here we go. Looking for another moonsault and it connects perfectly. Just get him in the ring and go for the pin. This could be it. This could be Lucifer's night over. And Lucifer could probably sense that and realise that he needs to make the next move. But Thomas counters out of it. Oh. Dragon Slayer locked in. And he taps. He taps. Thomas is officially still heading to Solstice and Arthur Wayne is here. Thomas is looking for him. And he sneaks in from behind and clobbers him. The champ has arrived. And puts Thomas back in his place. Makes his statement. If you like what you've seen, don't be afraid to throw us a little like and subscribe. That's always very appreciated over here. And, well, I'll see you on the next video.